and you are seeing just a classic carry. You're seeing a classic carry right now, boys and girls.
Hello there, campers. How you all doing? Cosmic Carry here, rolling out in my... Wait, let me have a look. 212A. Tier 9 Soviet. Arta! Arta! We're rolling out in my Soviet Tier 9 212A. First time I've actually looked at the name, truth be told. Leading, of course, to the Tier 10, whatever the hell it's called. I haven't got a clue. Don't ask me. But this is the final RD line in my catalogue of tanks. I've done the Brits. I've done the French. I've recently done the French. We did the Americans. And that's it. Am I leaving someone out? Chinese? No. Yeah, I think that's it. So finally, we're about 100k in. We have the Top Gun, which is I don't even know. It's a 200 mil, 203 mil, I think. As you can see, we only have HE loaded, a healthy amount of premium loaded. These shells are pretty much exactly the same, apart from the splash radius. It's not even double. I think it's like 8.5 meters splash radius on the premium, and the regular, which I'm firing at the moment, is like 6.5. But I'm doing that. My average damage is 1,850 if I pen. I do pen in this game, but you know it doesn't happen that often. But I do. I think I pen. Yeah. But for the most part, I hardly ever carry AP when I'm playing in Arta, because I like using HE, because I get to track people. You know, most of the times you're going to do some damage. And even when you do just a tiny bit of damage, a lot of times you'll track them, which helps out, you know, with assisted damage and all of that jazz. So, once I'm done hitting the Tier 10 Soviet, I don't know what this 215B is doing. I'll be done with artillery. I'll be done. I'll be finished. I'll be over and... Oh, God. I hope they don't release any more artillery lines. I cannot stand grinding artillery. It is boring. I mean, when it works, it's fantastic, but those games are few and far in between. And there is something to be said about artillery, having a good RD player on your team that's supporting you, like I think I do in this match. See the mountains in the way there, so I'm left with hardly any options. Gonna swing my gun over here to the left on this Conqueror, but he's down in the dip and I just can't seem to reach him. I can most probably hit the top of his turret, but there's no guarantee that'll happen. You can see the you can see when they're on a decline and an incline, how the aiming circle kind of stretches out, so it's kind of, it sucks. It's like a lower chance of hitting your target and all of that jazz. So eventually I'll move over to the 9-0 line down the bottom. But when you have a decent RD player, yeah, I do get him here. I think I smack him right on the, just graze him. But yeah, when you have a decent RD player, you get a lot of hate where people kind of direct your fire. They request fire. They say, you know, fire over here, fire, and there's only one RD on a team. Sometimes there's two, you know. So these things like shoot every 30-40 seconds on average, and if you haven't at least planted one shell, you'll get, you know, messages, oh, thanks for the help and all that jazz. But the thing is, you know, you fire every 30-40 seconds. You can see how many heavies are on each team, how many mediums are on each team, and all of that stuff. You know, the RD can't be shooting all over the place all at once. He can only pick one target, one flank, and for him to swing his gun over to that flank, and you know, it's a pain in the ass. So I will get this guy, I think. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Fuck your fucking... Sorry. Screw you and your heavy tank. Was that a tier 10? I haven't got a clue. So we're going to swing our gun over here because I can't get these guys in the dip in the little valley there. These are like my only options. There is a TD up there. You can see up there in the north. I could possibly take a shot on him. But this is where I've got my gun trained. M103 has moved on. Even though, yeah, he's kind of a bit... he's a very passive player, this guy. But I guess, you know, maybe Artie hasn't been shooting at him, so he feels safe and secure. But whatever. We're leading, but Mountain Pass can just flip on a dime, so to speak. You can just... The tables can be turned in an instant if you're not careful. Because if one flank falls, it's very, very significant. See, you know, 8 to 7. Soon I think it evens out. So this whole flank now has been obliterated, destroyed. So there's not that much to light these guys up here. So I'm kind of searching for a target, I'm anticipating that they're going to push. They're not going to be hanging back. That heavy down south, that's a... what is it? It's a machine on full health as well. He's playing the game. Well, I was hoping timed it. You're gonna yes, you just Phew. Yeah, I see when you move your tank, then the aiming circle gets messed up. Come on, reload, hurry up. This is life in artillery. It sucks. We're up to 4k damage, by the way. Which is pretty decent. Which is pretty good. And we get our 4th kill of the game. And now there's only 2 pieces of artillery left. And that machine down south. And we only have an E3, R2 artillery, and I can't remember what the heavy is. I think it's an Emil or something. I think it's an autoloader. I can't see. Oh, it's a 279E. Oh, bloody hell. So anticipating the machine to pop out, he does, but I cannot, you know, get a bead on him. As you can see, if I relocate, then he'll be able to see me. If he lights me up, their artillery will be able to see me. 279E is pushing up north. He's going to be lighting up with the artillery soon, hopefully. So I'm anticipating this. Haven't fired any premium shells. No premium. Not premium scrub. I do have food. So that's kind of, what is that? 10,000, 20,000 silver. There we go. You don't need to get a precise hit. You just need to splash nearby. You know, it's artillery. They don't have any armor. Now we're waiting for the 279E to light up the second piece of artillery. We're anticipating him to be in the vicinity here somewhere. Hopefully, hurry up, please, before the machine arrives. We all know the machine was like 23 second reload. Here we go. Here we go. And he stops, which is fantastic. He's kind of lining up his shot, most probably, on the 279E, and we take him out. And there is the machine attempting to protect his artillery. Hull down, that's a beast. But we have a 279E. I mean, 279E has its weaknesses. So what I'm attempting to do here is move into better position so I can get a bead on the machine. Get a bead on the machine. We're up to 6 kills. We've got a top gun. We've got a top gun in our army. This is my second ace mastery of the day in this thing. It was literally back-to-back game, and not back-to-back. They were like 2-3 games apart. So I'm having a pretty good time, pretty okay time in this tank. He does take out, as you can see, the 279E. We fire into the blind, and here I should have kind of watched for him knocking down wreckage, you know, to kind of anticipate where he was going. And initially I decided, okay, we're going to switch to premium shells, give us that little bit of extra splash damage, but like I said, it's exactly the same. 1850 damage, exactly the same penetration. But I knew what he was going to do, sort of, kind of, which was come down to the middle, be hull down, and that way minimize the risk of myself and the second artillery shooting on him. And I was kind of looking for stuff being knocked over now, but it's too late now. He's gone. He's left the vicinity. He's left the area. It's a machine. The thing moves. It hustles. It's like a medium tank, basically. So I'm considering my options. So now I decide I'm going to move towards the base. I'm going to move towards the base because I didn't think he was going to come down the 9-0 line, basically. I didn't think there was no way, there's no way he was going to... I basically took a gamble. I said he's not going to come down the 9-0 line. He's going to come down the middle, something along those lines. Or he's going to come down the 1-2 line, and maybe kind of try and outspot us. Possibly, maybe, he could engage with my two compadres and I could cap the base as well. Because this thing does actually move and he gets lit up. There you go. He gets lit up. He was in the middle. He was popping out. He's Musbury hull down. Fantastic position. Artie Musbury can't shoot him. He's on so many hit points. So many hit points. But as I'm coming over here, I don't get lit up, which was kind of surprising. I guess he wasn't, popping up that far. And kind of cool, which means possibly maybe I could get shots on him. My gun arc, my shell arc can reach him. He's not too close. But there's a possibility he could light me up. And he doesn't know I'm over here. He's just got splashed for a minuscule amount of damage. He doesn't know I'm over here, so I could potentially one-shot him. So I gotta take it easy, let it zoom in, let it. He's just moving. So I'm forced to take a blind shot, and I do get a shot into him, but it's just splash, obviously. So can I do that again? I'm guessing. I was guessing. Nah, he's going to be looking in this direction because he can take me out so easily with his auto-loading gun. I mustn't get lit up, which I do get lit up. As you can see, I took out a significant chunk of his health, but he's forced to duck back into cover. He does take out the second artillery, who's mostly pushing. Was forced to expose his tank. So artillery is a tank. It is, and I haven't got a clue. Whatever you want to call it. And therefore, the machine took him out. So now I decided, okay, if he continues, that position is no-go for me. That corner. It's not going to work for me. So my thinking was, he looks like the E3 is trying to chase him, even though it's E3's slow as hell. I can support him if I get over here. I can lob a shell down on top of the machine and take him out. But I need to get away from the mountain to my left. So let's duck into this ditch here. Doesn't matter that I'm knocking over trees. Nobody can see that. But then as soon as I get here, I'm realizing the E3 isn't tangling with the machine. He's not tangling with the machine, which means the machine is hauling ass back to this area to take me out. And the reason why he's doing that is because he wants there to be only one tank left in each team, thus forcing a possible win. He takes me. I could have costed my team this game with this move that I just... But you roll the dice, and what the F, you just go for it. You do these crazy So now it's like we're guaranteed to win. Now it's who caused the most destruction. So let's count down and see who caused the most destruction. I was pulling out my hair at this point saying, you've ruined it. You've ruined the whole game for your entire team. You let down 14 players. You schmuck. But luckily for us, that's not what happened. As you can see, we caused the most destruction. Yes, especially me. Especially me. I caused a lot of destruction. Lot of destruction. 6 destroyed. 5.6k damage. Ace mastery. My second ace mastery in this tank. Yeah, you know, of course, there's not much skill, but you know, these players having to think and and supporting your team, you know, you have to be able to do that, all that shit. You know what I mean? Oh, his equalizer was on our team. Oh, he didn't equalize that much. Anyhow, take it easy, guys. Hope you enjoyed my. Is this my first artillery commentary vid? I think so. I've had artillery up on the channel before, but yeah, we've got a long way to go to grind this thing. Anyhow, take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos.